Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah khaira khalqi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala abad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We continue with the book Thalatha Usul, three of the pilot the mu'min should be learned for this book and for any part when the mu'allif is talking. Today he said, اعلم أرشدك الله لطاعته أن الحنفية ملة إبراهيم أن تعبد الله وحده مخلصا له الدين وبذلك أمر الله جميع الناس وخلقهم لها أمر الله جميع الناس وبذلك أمر الله جميع الناس وخلقهم لها كما قال الله تبارك وتعالى وما خلقت الجن والإنس إلا ليعبدون ومعناه يعبدون يوحدون واعلم وأعظم ما أمر الله به التوحيد وهو إفراد الله بالعبادة. The Shaykh here said اعلم أرشدك الله, and you have to be now to understand. We say the knowledge is one of the most important thing. Before we turn to do any ibadah, Allah explained for this ummah, send the messenger to give him knowledge. So nothing of the ibadah you can find better than the knowledge when He's guide you in the right way. If you don't have a knowledge how to pray, you can't pray. If you don't know Usool-Ath-laatha, if you don't know the ruku, if you don't know this, the wuzu, so you can't pray. So the knowledge is the foundation of any ibadah you want to do. You should know what you have to do, and after that you have practice, or you can apply the ibadah you want to do. So that is important for the mu'min should be learned. That's from this part, the ilm, the knowledge, shaitan always try to keep the people far from this one. The mistake will happen for the ummah, for the people, and they are going wrong way from the Sharia. Why? Because they don't have the right knowledge about the Sharia. Is when reading in Surah Al-Fatiha, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الضالين, the people they lost the way. The people they lost the way who don't have a knowledge. Maybe he know, but he's doing the wrong. Who is thinking is right, but is the wrong way. So that's what the knowledge is very, very important. Mu'min, maybe sometimes we are learning new thing. And when we sometimes with the knowledge, we are remind ourselves again to prove. وَذَكَّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَى تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. This maybe is the basic seek. If you go in a school, in Islamic, for example, education, they will teach the children. But it's not meaning the adults you can't remember, read them. Because that's the basic to any mu'min to learn how should they worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here it started, أرشدك الله لطاعته, and Allah guide you in the right way to worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and give you sabr, istiqama in this way. أن الحنفية ملة إبراهيم. The right way, the ummah Hanafiya, here is meaning the right way, the ibadat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the tawheed. Far from any shirk. They worship the Allah by pure tension. The example of this one is Ibrahim alayhi salam. Any of the messenger of the prophet, he was famous with something. Any of the prophet was famous with something. Nuh alayhi salam with his 50 years a da'wah and sabr. Or what is the happen for his ummah? He is famous for this side. And all human, the children of the Nuh alayhi salam after the Adam. So that's the famous here. When you go to the Ibrahim alayhi salam, he is the famous in the Tawheed. And he is loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And never for any worship he done, you can't find a small thing from the shirk or from the riyah. That's the one of the person worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by pure heart, pure tension, pure worship all his life. He's a famous in Tawheed. The head of the Tawheed. And who is the example for the Tawheed is the Ibrahim alayhi salam. And he is builded, and Allah showed for him to find the Kaaba, the place you can worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by Tawheed, by Ikhlas. That's the one. If you go, for example, to the Musa alayhi salam, he's famous with a lot of he's, for example, Kalimullah. Allah talked to him directly. If you go to the Isa alayhi salam, he was famous when he born, he can talk. When he born, he can talk. But when you come to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he's a famous person for his character. وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. and include the Tawheed Allah gave for Ibrahim alayhi salam and pure love. So this ummah, the ummah al-Islam, he's getting all the best thing in all ummah. The messenger is all of them in this one package. He's Islam. Because all this is Islam. So here for the moment you have to be focused to understand. Okay. أن تعبد الله وحده مخلصا له الدين. Okay. أن تعبد الله وحده, and you have to worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. Nobody have to be sharing with that. Here meaning ibadah. What means ibadah? People they are thinking the ibadah is only salat. Just only you love somebody, he's the ibadah. If you love somebody, the face of Allah is the ibadah. تبسمك في وجه أخيك صدقة. Sadaqah is the ibadah or no? Worship. Just only you smile to your smile to your brother face is ibadah. 2% they love each one. No for dunya, no for any reason. Just only for the face of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are in the qiyamah in shadow of the arsh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because the ibadah. The good of the character, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in hadith said, the heavy deed, qiyamah in mizan al-hasanat, when the your deed is a khuluq al-hasan, the top one. So all this coming, the ibadah is anything we can do, and Allah, any single sunnah Nabi Sallam teach us, and anything Allah say for us we have to do him, is all of the ibadah. When you saving yourself from the haram is the ibadah. When you sleeping with tension and you will wake up is the ibadah. When you eating with tension because Allah gave for you have to do, because you have to be look after this body to apply the order Allah gave for you is the ibadah. And ta'bud Allah wahdahu is the one. You have to worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. The second thing is important here is the ikhlas. Mukhlisan lahu din. In your tension when you want to worship, nothing will can attack to broke your tension. No, the people tell you you're a good person. And now somebody be happy from you. When you done any single deed, do 1,000, million of the charity. But just only your intention is come to making people tell you done the charity, broken. Doesn't matter what you done. No any reward for that one. Sifr. Zero. So the ibadah is two things important here. We will go for inshallah. The one, and ta'bud Allah wahdahu, you have to do any ibadah, it should be for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you have to worship only Allah. The second one, you have to be, your tension is be poor. Because a lot of the time, what we do shaitan? Shaitan, he want to guide the people in the wrong way. Lot of way he has. Beginning, you don't believe in Allah. It can't stop here. Somebody believe it. Now we come, put him in the shirk. Okay, he come and you didn't shirk. Now he coming. You want to do any ibadah, keep you lazy. Don't do this one. Okay, do the good and haram also similar. Mix the halal and haram together. Okay, you control yourself from the haram and do the halal. Now here is coming different point. You have to be fighting with you. Now anything is okay. Now fighting with your tension. If you corrected your tension, going next stop. What is that? Tell you, okay, you very good. MashaAllah. Going very ibadah. Mukhlis. Anything is nice. You person, you will go to perfect. When you feeling you good, he's broken from the tree from the beginning. Because when we thinking, what Allah said, فَلَا تُزَكُّوا أَنفُسَكُمْ هُوَ أَعْلَمُ مَنْ اتَّقَى. Don't say I'm very good, because Allah understands who is the good or bad. Allah understands taqwa, who is the taqwa or not. No, me and you. So shaitan, for any type of the person, they have some way. We are thinking, wallahi, I'm trying to have a good ikhlas and all, I not doing any shirk, so I done perfect like the sunnah, but come in the night, tell you, okay, mashallah, today you 5 times you read in masjid. Very good. So is you the best person. Look, give you that feeling, and the human forgetting or thinking is like the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam hadith said, the person was worshipped Allah 500 years in one mountain. When he died, they give him his deed, and he was given near to the Jahannam, hellfire. Just only near to them, and he was thirsty. He asked for the water. He said the price of this water is 250 years old, years ibadah, worship. And okay, that's fine. Give me because I'm thirsty. Eat it. Drink it, this one. And after few seconds, again was asking for that. So the next, after 2 glasses of water is finished, his worship price for that's time he need them. So now go in hellfire. Because we're not going with our word, because I'm practicing, I doing it, not meaning we have to be reminded, Allah, I worship you. I did this one. When we doing, we have to be happy what we done. Not meaning we have to be, the next level, the shaitan, the pill, guide him the wrong way, put him this feeling, I remind me the Allah. That's you listening for a lot of the Muslim. Why me? I'm Muslim, I praying. I'm not doing the haram. Why Musibah coming for me? He thinking, he reminded the Allah. لا تمنوا على إسلامكم بل الله يمنون عليك أن أسلموا قل لا تمنوا على إسلامكم بل الله يمن عليكم أن هداكم لإيمان كن صادقين. They are want to remind you because we believe it to your religion. We are Muslim. They want to remind the Nabi Sallam and remind the Allah. قل لا تنموا على إسلامكم. Don't remind them about what you believe. بل الله يمن عليكم is a reminder from the Allah to guide you in the right way. You have to, if no Allah, you can worship cow. You worship the mouse. You worship an animal. Yes or no? Or worship the idols. If Allah save you for this one, you have to be very merciful and be very thanks to Allah to guide you in the right way. How you want to be reminded of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So that's meaning knowledge, how much is important reminder for the moment to learn and be careful, warning himself for any way of the shaitan to attack his iman and his. Okay, we'll go for. He said, مخزى له دينه وبذلك أمر الله جميع الناس وخلقهم كما قال تبارك وتعالى. And it was the Allah order, and you have to worship all the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and don't share any part of the ibadah with somebody else. Allah will not accept. Doesn't matter how much you done this job, 100% for the people. We're traveling from here, go for Hajj. That's perfect. You're done. But the tension is, I have to do it because tell him I done it. Look at all this time, wasted the time, and wasted the money, and knowing the worship accept for them. Especially, I will tell you some of the ladies, when they have to go to the Umrah or the Hajj, they are not have a mahram. Why do they want to go? If Allah not asking for you, sometimes people when don't have a knowledge, somebody, when some person don't have a knowledge, the feeling and the habit of what we like, shaitan will in any side push him. I want to go for Hajj, but Allah didn't give a wajib for the woman. She don't has a mahram to go. Doesn't matter has the money. Doesn't matter the general is safe. Doesn't matter you there safe or anything for you easy. Say it is not allowed for you to go with mahram. Allah didn't ask you for you. Like for example, ladies, she is in a few days in the month, she's not unwell. She don't have to fast. You go and you don't have to pray. And you go, no, I want to pray. It's not allowed for the ladies go to do the qaza for the salat. It's not allowed, haram. Because he's against the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rules. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa hadith said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ أَنْ يَأْخُذَ عَزَائِمَهُ رُخَصَهُ كَمَا يُحِبُّ أَنْ يَأْخُذَ عَزَائِمَهُ. Allah love. You accept what Allah give you order, you have to do him. And when you stop, give you, I don't need, make him easy for you, take this easy. If Allah not asking for you to pray in this time, who you want to give no, I don't want to. When Allah makes something for us easy, like the gift, give you gift. Don't have to do him. Wallah, you musafir. When you're going in travel, okay, don't pray 4 rakah, pray 2 rakah. No, I want to pray 4 rakah. It means somebody rejecting the gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Imam Abu said you have to read 2 rakah. It's not allowed to read 4 rakah. If you read 4 rakah, is not valid the salat. Because always Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in travel, he was reading 4 rakah, 2 rakah. So that is down here. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created jinn, human, all of them to worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the reasons of the creation. He created, we are worship the Allah. Doesn't matter people they are worship or no, or who doing or no. And it's not meaning always in all history of the human, you can't find the most people they are believer. More of them no believer. More of them mushrikeen. More of them the dal, the wrong way. Less of the people they are special people they are, Allah guide them and bless them with right aqidah, with right way of the sunnah. Okay, here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. We see the ibadah, the worship is anything, or يعبدون is any worship is all of them. اسمه الجامع لجميع العبادات. يعني anything you can do him. Full name, we say the human is meaning man, woman, old, young, all of them. So when we say the ibadah is anything, maybe sadaqah, maybe salat, maybe fasting, maybe zikr, maybe do tasbih, maybe anything you want to do him, all of them coming what? In ibadah. I want to eat. When I eat it with right hand, because Islam said you have to eat with right hand is the ibadah. If I eat it with left, is haram, because Nabi Sallam said don't eat it haram. So that's the ibadah, this is sin. When I want to eat, I have to eat front of me, no any place. That's the ibadah, because I'm following the sunnah. Doesn't matter, small or the big. Another one, وَأَعْظَمَ أَمَرَ اللَّهُ بِهِ وَالتَّوْحِيدِ إِفْرَادُ اللَّهِ بِالْعِبَادَةِ. And the most important thing, Allah for all the ayat, or the people, they have to worship the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is إِفْرَادُ اللَّهِ بِالْعِبَادَةِ. When you want to worship, this worship, what you're doing, you have to be only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's coming here, we said, they want somebody, worship somebody else. For example, asking the help for somebody's die. Because he was, I think he's very good man, he's very high person in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallah is the perfect. He's the, people say, the wali of wali Allah. Ask him this, they have a big, what mean the grave they have, the building. Ask him,
Tombstone.
Tombstone, yeah. And they're going there asking for the help. Yeah, that's a kufr shirk. That's the shirk, it's a kufr. Or take some sheep or cow, go there, be happy to help you. It's a kufr, it's a shirk. Doesn't matter what he's doing. The second one is, when you want to worship, this type of ibadah is not allowed to be shared with anybody. If it's done, he's a shirk al-akbar. Kharij min al-millah, it's a kufr. It's not allowed to do him anybody. To Tawheed, we have a three. One, Tawheed al-uluhiyah, Tawheed al-rububiyyah, and Tawheed asma wa sifat. Tawheed al-uluhiyah, the three type of the Tawheed is one, al-uluhiyah, we believe the mu'min is the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only He has a right to worship Him, to ask you for worship. Nobody else. And not any excuse. Who is not worship the Allah, or who is worship somebody with Allah, for them not any excuse. You have to worship only the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the one. Tawheed al-uluhiyah. The second part of this one, Tawheed al-rububiyyah. Anything Allah created, anything is created, any creation here is all the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala side. He created. He's a creator for anything in this life. So, doesn't matter it's big or small, happen or will happen, or happening now, all of that in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala control. Nothing will happen in this life if Allah don't want it. Like different thing, Allah don't like to, and don't like to order people for something haram. Do the haram. Allah created man and the woman and said with marriage is halal, with all the marriage is haram. Doesn't matter is people what they're doing, or some people what they're doing. But he is the ibadah, Allah unhappy with the fahsha, happy with the marriage, with the halal. But if it's happening anything, is also still in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kingdom. He want, if he want, he will can't stop all these people, they never can do anything by force. If take the freedom, he can take the freedom and force him, he have to do like the machine. Switch off, switch on, finish. But give him for the human this freedom to do, because you can never tell him tomorrow, they can ask, why you force me? I want him to do it. Because the human, given for the human and jinn, for both of them, human and the jinn, these two, he has this opportunity to worship or no. Another thing, anything in this universe, all they are following one thing, what Allah said. They're not doing any ma'siyah with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. The third one, Tawheed Asma wa Sifat. We'll come inshallah. But Tawheed Asma wa Sifat meaning the name of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and any adjective you give for Allah. I can't choose for myself, oh, beautiful. For example, I tell you, rich is good word for me. Can I use it for Allah? Okay, we have in the Quran al-Karim, Wallahu al-Ghani, so we can use it. Okay? If I said happy and unhappy, I can use this happy word for the Allah or no? Allah happy from you or Allah unhappy from you? We do have in the Quran tell you like this one. He said Rada. Radaya, any Allah different than the happy. Happy is something you're doing, making me happy, or opposite the sad. Yeah, sad, opposite the happy. But Rada is meaning you with somebody what he done, maybe not happy, but you okay with that one. And you accept for them. So for it is mean Asma wa Sifat is not allowed for the person he given for his side something for Allah. Why I tell you this one? The name is different and the Sifat. Why I talking this one? Because people they are giving reading in WhatsApp. Oh, one time it was one man said for Allah and Allah said for them like that. From where you give this proof to giving something said Allah said? Is not allowed to give any history or any I don't know discussion between somebody and Allah. Put him in Allah said. Because you give him for Allah something he didn't do it. Is not allowed. وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنِ افْتَرَى عَلَى اللَّهِ الْكَذِبَ وَهُوَ دَعَ الْإِسْلَامِ. Who is the more unjust zalim?
Unjust.
Unjust is who is doing lying behind Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he thinking we doing dawah for Islam. So for the moment is not allowed. The last of time, Wallahi Musa said with Allah this one. And in all Israel khurafat, not right, and they give him this because just only history. Something is nice looking and they are enjoying with the history, interesting, and okay, this Allah said. So that is also so when you go to the Tawheed Asma wa Sifat is also he's coming. This part is not allowed to choose any name you like for Allah, and you're not allowed to change any name of the Allah Subhanahu wa Taala to something you like, because my brain is not working. I can't understand him. I can't accept this one, so I have to change. Look for some different meaning. No, ya akhi. Allah, for example, said He is in last third part from the night. He is coming down for the heavens, the earth heavens, the first one. Here. Doesn't matter how he's coming. It's not my job. Allah said he's coming. How he's coming? He understand. He know. He's the Allah. He created him and he can do what he like. Who I am to tell him, no, maybe is that mean like this one. And you said Arshid Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is bigger than all of this one. How to Allah come here? Okay, is the human brain, if we can't manage something, our brain is not a standard. The brain is, whose brain? You are Muslim, we accept. Other one is same human, but is not accept, no Muslim. So you bring right or they bring right. So that's a standard, not the bring of the people. Not people, the standard is the wahi, the revelation, what Allah sent for the people. So here, and the next part, and we shall try to finish him. وهو يعني in the first part of the book he said وأعظم ما أمر الله به والتوحيد إفراد بالله سبحانه وتعالى وأعظم, and the big thing ما نهى عنه الشرك, and the big order that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to worship him with tawheed, and the big sin Allah is stopping the human shouldn't do him is the shirk. Is Allah said إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء. So if somebody you have to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to worship by tawheed. And if anybody done any shirk, broken this tawheed, not will accept for them any ibadah. So the two main thing is important. Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by tawheed, and don't do the big sin is the shirk, because Allah will never forgive who is done the shirk with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We stop him from here, inshallah we'll continue for next time. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. بارك الله فيكم.